Hey folks, welcome back. Alright, just gotta finish setting up here and we're gonna get right into this. But before I do, if you wouldn't mind taking a moment to like, share, subscribe, and comment, that is always appreciated. Alright, I think I'm pretty much ready here. Just need to make sure my feedback window is showing my mic is working. I do believe it's probably a little too loud there. If you guys are getting an echo, feel free to let me know. Testing, testing. Alright, looks like we're good. So folks, I'm going to get into Thane. I always love making Thanes in Skyrim. The quests are usually a lot of fun, and just the little perks that come along with being Thane. Like, you can get away with petty thievery, and the guards will be like, oh, sorry, I didn't know you were Thane. It's pretty cool. So anyway, I don't have anything actually activated yet. Now, I have done one side quest already. I didn't mean to do it. I just kind of, you know, fumbled through it while I was doing some Thieves Guild stuff. But Madesi, guys, we did a quest for him. And, you know, it's pretty straightforward, pretty self-explanatory, but it is one that you're going to want to do for Thane. So, yeah, Madesi is actually a store shop owner, and this is him. He's an Argonian. I'm not sure if I'm saying that name right, and I do want to look up real quick, like, exactly what he asked for. I think it was, like, a flawless sapphire.
Prices and the highest quality in Skyrim.
Okay, so let's see what this says. Okay, so 2 flawless sapphires. 1 piece of gold ore and 1 mammoth tusk. So I guess that's what Madesi asked me for. I wasn't paying attention. I was just kind of spamming buttons, but I can actually put a link in the description below for that quest. You know, that way you can actually see me go through it. And the good thing is I chapter out all my streams, so you'll be able to go right to the chapter and get quick help for that one if you need it. And then there's another one that, you know, I think I mentioned all the Thieves Guild stuff, but I also did some stuff here earlier this morning where I went through and I did the whole skooma stuff, you know, taking care of the skooma trafficking or whatever was going on. So again, I'll be sure and put that link in the description below as well. And that's kind of what we had to do to kind of jumpstart this whole thing anyway. So folks, I'm going to go ahead and get my image out of the way. Then we're going to get right to work on some of these quests. Toodles. Alright, rocking and rolling. So I like to do the cheap little nitnoid stuff first, and, you know, Madesi and the gemstones and the gold, you know, and the mammoth thing, that would have been one of those. Because it's quick in, you know, give them what they need quick out. Quest done. Another one is going to be over here, this shop vendor. Now guys, always drop a hard save here. This is one of those glitchy quests, so, you know, I'm trying to do a glitch-free guide here, so I want to make sure I talk about this. In your inventory, make sure there's only... where are we? Ingredients. I think it's 5 Ice Wraith teeth. And I already got ready for this. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Wow, they're down there. Yeah, okay, good. Definitely Ice Wraith teeth. I don't know why I tripped over that name. But, I don't know, there's something kind of sticky here where if you have like 6 or 7, the quest will just never go away. It'll just always be there. It's super frustrating, super annoying. So that's why I say just go ahead and drop that hard save before you interact with her. This way, in case something goes haywire, you can reload save. You know, make sure you only had 5 in your inventory. So what should happen is, I do the quest, I give her the 5 teeth, I'm back to 0, the quest should clear. You just cannot try to clear the quest with multiple Ice Wraith teeth in your inventory. Above and beyond 5 anyway. So, go ahead and ask her how she keeps things so fresh.
I picked up a trick from a butcher. He showed me a way to grind up. I'm always looking to replenish my supply. So if you ever...
Go ahead and tell her that you will find
I
some.
was worried I'd run out.
And I'm going to back out just to kind of see what the quests ask for here. Huh, it doesn't say the number. I'm pretty sure it's 5, though. I hope it's 5.
Meat? Perfect. Just... And as promised, here's my trade. Hope you like
Okay, yeah, 5 Ice Wraith teeth removed. So freaking awesome. So you notice it says completed. And we are good to go. That should no longer be harassing us on our quest log here now. We should be good to go. Alright, guys, so that's 1 down. Actually, you know, several down, but 1 in this, you know, particular video. The other thing I'd like to knock out is another quickie. Go ahead and talk to Balimund.
Come to see Balimund perform miracles.
Actually, scratch that. We're going to come back to Balimund. First things first, I want to go talk to the Steward. I do believe the brother of the Steward or some kind of guy in here. He's going to ask us to go grab something from this dude, so we might as well just do it all at once. And I do believe this is him right here.
Because I did.
No, that's the wrong guy.
Now, be wary what you say around here, friend. Ulfric only.
Not only that, I just like to keep dialogue cleared anyway, so I'm kind of glad I bumped into him.
All he holds in his heart is lust.
And this might be the dude right here. Yep. Only a dagger for the Jarl. Got it.
If you must, my blade. In fact, if you'd fetch my...
I will get it for you. Absolutely.
Every day. Who knows how much... Thank goodness Mother is keeping a level head about everything. Can you believe... He expects... He's a traitor, plain and simple. Had I been sitting on the throne...
Okay, let me go ahead and talk to old boy over here. I don't believe he has anything useful for us anymore, but again, I want to keep dialogue stuff cleared.
Well,
this might be a minute.
She's also got
I remember this guy's a bit of a babble mouth.
The only thing he used to live here in Riften as long as she can.
Brotherhood, yeah, we got to do that entire quest line too, and guys, that one's a lot of fun. I got to admit, I don't like playing the part of the assassins, so there were some parts of that were kind of squeamish to me. But I enjoyed the dungeons. I enjoyed the storyline more or less. Yeah, good times to be had. So much more to do in this playthrough. Alright, so anyway, yeah, we're going to get the dagger from good old Balimund. I like how he refers to himself in the third person.
What brings you to Balimund today? Repair? Purchase?
Yeah, he just did it again. So I'm here to pick up the sword.
Here's the sword. Tell Harrald to stop slaying walls.
Okay, we'll take that back here in a second.
Stay in better condition.
I'm not quite sure which one. There's another one here where we can give him 10 fire salts, and that's what I'm trying to do right now.
Well,
and this one won't break. If you got more than 10 in your inventory, that's totally okay.
Shutting this place down would dishonor my family's heritage. But what other choice will I have? People say I'm me. Next time one of my shields deflects a killing blow.
Okay, maybe it was this one?
It's been in my blood. The secret is my forge. It consumes fire salt. Well, it was.
Okay, here we go.
This forge is dying.
I need to go down here.
Fire salt. Amazing.
So yeah, make sure you've got 10 on you.
My business and warmed an old smith's heart.
And again, if you have more than 10 in your inventory, it's totally fine. It'll still clear for you.
Return anytime. You're quite
okay,
welcome.
So yeah, we just knocked that out. Let's go ahead and go back into the... What do they call this? Medieval keep? Mist Evil something? Me and my names. Mist Vale. Mist Vile. Mist Vale, most likely. That was my best effort. I mispronounced Mist Vale.
Divine smile on you, friend.
Alright, good old Harrald. Here's the sword.
Took your sweet... Here you go, for your trouble.
He says I took my time. What a jerk. Alright, got an emerald out of the deal and a flawless amethyst. Not bad. So now something else I thought popped up that said talk to the Jarl. Let's take a look-see and see what that was all about. And it doesn't matter who the Jarl is, by the way. You might be thinking, well, you know, in my game I've got the other Jarl still here. That's fine. As long as you didn't have any of these quests open when you went to the Peace Summit, you know, and you started firing and swapping your Jarls around, the quests will work just fine. So just make sure that there's no active quests here before you go do that whole peacekeeping thing and start firing Jarls.
So, I've been hearing your name in court.
Okay, so here we go. This is a little bit about Thane.
Made quite an impression in the Rift. The people... Oh, don't pretend to be modest. I'm talking... If you think you can steal my... However, since it wouldn't behoove me to make you disappear, I'd rather have you... Not so fast. In order to have the title bestowed, and by the 8, aren't you? After the place is yours, come back to me and we'll deal with the rest of the nonsense.
Okay, so that is that. I'm going to go ahead and talk to the steward here.
Black-Briar at your service.
And we're going to go right down to purchase a house. It's a little bit expensive.
Splendid. There's a house.
But hopefully by this point in the game, you know, you've got the dough on you. If not, you might have to come back to this one. Go ahead and say, I'll take it.
Here's the key to your new home.
Okay, now there is another quest alert here, a glitch alert. Sometimes, for whatever the reason, if you go back to the player home and then you talk to the Jarl after that, it can cause a problem. So what I would recommend is putting down another hard save here. Again, this is just in case anything goes haywire, you know, you can come back to this and give it another go. But if we talk to the Jarl now, that should, you know, prevent any problem for what I just talked about. Okay, so go ahead and say I purchased...
I expect that you'll distance yourself from the affairs of... Just remember that I guess all that's left doesn't matter. The title is yours.
Okay, so I guess it didn't matter which option we chose there. We went ahead and got it anyway. You'll get some kind of an enchanted weapon. It's usually leveled.
My title is just a formality.
And I'm pretty sure I already disenchanted that, so for me it's really just for disenchanting or selling. Okay, so that's it, guys. Thane has been achieved. Now, there's a lot more side quests here in Riften. I've only been on for, you know, 12 minutes or so. Before I do anything, I'll go ahead and show you the house. And I might stew on whether or not I want to tackle a lot of these other side quests. For example, there's a side quest to go get a sword back called Grimsever, I do believe. And you can get a follower out of the deal. She's pretty cool. And it takes you into this really big, like, drawn-out Dwemer dungeon. So yeah, that might be its own stream, now that I'm thinking about it. Alright, so anyway, yeah, Honeysickle, guys. I'm getting all shiny rocked in my brain. Nice little player home, and the cool thing is it comes with a steward. So just like Lydia out of Whiterun, there's going to be a hireable follower here, and she's pretty cool. You know, I like her banter. In fact, just for a nice change of pace, I might get rid of old Aaliyah here. I've really only kept her around for archery training. But I want to use my next 5 levels, or my next 5 training sessions, to go back to old Tolfdir. I really need to get that alteration magic up 5 more, so I can get my hands on that freaking book I've been talking about. The,
I am your... The Jarl has recognized you as...
The Detect Dead spell, I had trouble remembering it. This way I can find the corpses, you know, when I go around and kill things, I can go loot them. And for right now, you know, it's just too hard for me to find the corpses sometimes. So yeah, I'm really wanting that spell.
As my Thane, I'm sworn.
Okay, so again, she is a good follower. And what I remember about her is she's quiet. She doesn't babble a lot. Which I kind of liked. So anyway, just another option there if you want a little bit more flavor in the game, another follower. The house really isn't furnished yet. As you can see, it's just kind of bare bones. So in order to fix that, you'd go back and talk to the steward. And you'd be able to go ahead from there and, you know, just like all the other player homes, you can buy the kitchen, the bedrooms. There might be some options in there for enchanting, alchemy, etc. All in all, nice little player home. Now I've got the gold, so I'm going to go ahead and just run through all that real quick for the video demonstration purposes. Good old Stewie. Steward.
I'm Riften's appointed steward. How can I help you?
I'd like to decorate my home.
Of course. Now
at some point I'm going to get into adopting kids. I haven't even started any of those tutorials. It's just a little bit of flavor to the game. You know, it's kind of fun for a first playthrough. I don't really do it anymore. But I definitely recommend it. It is fun, especially if you've had kids, and you'll get a lot of the humor there. So again, we can go, you know, child's bedroom here, garden, porch. I'm just going to go ahead and run through all these.
Is there anything else you'd like to purchase? Very well. Is there anything else you'd like to purchase?
And as you can see, it gets quite expensive.
Is there anything else you'd like to purchase?
1,000?
Is there anything else you'd like to
Ouch!
purchase? Very well.
This is after
Is
we
there
dropped
anything else you'd
8,000 bones already on the house.
Very well. Is there anything else you'd like to purchase?
Oh yeah, so here's where you would have to make a decision. You know, you could put the kids' room in there, but you'd lose the enchanting ability. I really don't like that about player homes. For example, back in Whiterun, you know, if I wanted to get the kids moved into that house, I would have to give up my enchanter, or excuse me, my alchemy. Not okay. Like, I use that alchemy lab a lot. However, I've since moved out of that house. It doesn't matter anymore.
Very well.
I guess this will be the
is there
starter home
anything
for the
else you'd like to
kids.
purchase? You do well to remember who's
Alright, so anyway, I just wanted to show you, you know, the expense that you're in for with all that.
Don't you think?
And, yeah, there's a lot of quests. I mean, just other random stuff. You can go find 3 gemstones for this lady, but wow, they're, like, spread out.
I can't remember. Excuse my disorganization, but I'm in the middle of some delicate experiments. Someone my experiment.
I probably have all the points already marked on the map, so I'll just run this one for you guys,
That will
too.
allow the construct to maintain a field of permanent.
Like, it
You
doesn't
don't
matter
have
how
to.
you answer these.
No. What was I thinking? It would never work that. 7. I mean, wait. That you've done it! Now if I can only remember what we...
Okay, so yeah, just go ahead and continue on down here.
In fact, if you... As you can... Bring those items back to me and I'll be happy. Excellent. Well, why are you still standing here?
Okay, yeah, that's it. Retrieve a spoon, an ingot, and a soul gem. So now the best way I know to do this one is go ahead and open your quest log and make sure all 3 of those are highlit. They should be. And then you can kind of hit that X button here on the Xbox and it'll point the way. It says there's one right in Windhelm. I'll go ahead and go there first. I think we all have access to Windhelm.
Huh?
That's right. This one is in the alchemy, or whatever they call these, apothecaries.
My master can be a bit
Knock it off, Olea.
I've learned so much from him.
Okay, you don't have to worry about, you know, getting yelled at or anything. You're not technically stealing.
Master, I have a question about...
So there's 1 of 3. Let's go ahead and hit our next target. Let's go get our ingot. Yep, I've definitely got Winterhold. So yeah, it should be a quick little milk run. Now if I can think of any other quick things to do here in Riften, I'll be sure and point those out too before I get off stream here.
I used to be an adventurer.
But wow, I know that Grimsever quest, that one is a bit involved.
Winterhold belongs to Skyrim, not the...
Or maybe I'll just do that last. Okay, once again, you don't have to worry about getting yelled at.
Hard to believe I ever complained about Riften being cold.
And then last but not least, let's go get that spoon. Good old Irvestead. So it can be a quick quest if you've got the map markers. Wow, that dude's still laying there naked. You'd think somebody would have moved the body by now. It's okay, everybody. Don't worry about it. I got this. I got it. It's okay.
Got to keep my eyes open. Damn dragons. I find your hand in my pocket. I'm going to cut it off.
You don't look like a pig.
Yeah, right.
Why bother visiting Iverstead?
Let's go, dude. Alright, where is my quest marker? Wait a minute. Did I go in the wrong place?
What do you want?
Yes, Dovaki. How can I help you?
Never mind me. Oh, that's right. This one is a bit... Well, maybe not during the hours. Let me see what time it is here. 5:03 p.m. Okay, yeah, sometimes I have trouble getting in here. The door's locked, and then, you know, it turns into a lock-picking situation. So, in that case, what I usually do is I just wait till nighttime, and I save the game, of course, and I crouch down here and just wait for that little eyeball to go dark, and then I do my lock-picking at that particular moment. I've still gotten caught, so that's why it's nice to have that save down. You can reload, save, give it another try. What? Oh. Thought he was yelling at me. Alright, so anyway, once you got all 3 of her items, it should prompt you to return. Go for it. I'll probably have to pass a little time here. She sleeps until like 8 a.m. or something. She's a bit of a late sleeper. And that ought to do it. Wake up!
Where was it? Did we have an appointment?
I have all your items.
Well, at least allow me to reward you for your uncanny foresight.
Yeah, quite a lot going on there. Scrolls.
I have to remember. Ward first, then summon.
Okay.
What do you need, my
I'm gonna see what she has for sale. I might scoop up some soul gems if she's got them. Oh yeah. I was getting low on soul gems. Oh wow, I don't have any like garbage potions to sell. Oh well.
Okay. Now where did I put those spiders?
Okay, make sure I've got nothing going on there. I do not.
You've been. What did you want to know?
Good to go.
Slip up and I've got you like a fish.
My title is just a formality.
Divine Smile. I'm not certain. I run the prisons in Riften. Keep the Rift defense. With a single snap of her fingers, we could have a legion here. And indeed, you don't get to the position. The Black-Briar before the meter.
I think this is all informational.
Generosity, this city.
But I just had to double check.
Need something?
Okay, we were already good to go there.
Until next time. What can I do for you?
And good to go there. Alright, we are done with Mistevil Keep. Mistvale Keep. Okay, so I know about the Grimsever. I'm just gonna go around and do my normal thing here. I talk to all the NPCs.
You gonna buy something?
Even though, you know, I'm pretty sure these don't have quests for me per se. And getting back to adopting kids, I'll start getting, you know, things that I can gift to them. Because it's important to keep them happy. To do that, you gotta give them gifts.
Come back when you're ready. You're gonna
Okay,
stare.
so training light armor.
I'm not. The sooner I get out of Skyrim,
No need for that.
the better. There are rooms. If I were you, I'd keep my feet dry and stay
Wait a
up
minute.
here. We both own the pawn prawn together. Come on. Are you serious? If I were you, I'd pack up and get out of here before you end up in one of those burial cairns.
Okay, we've already done the whole Biranoff thing, so again, I'll put that link in the description. This is our Grimsever quest giver, but I don't want to talk to her just yet. I want to make sure I don't have any other quests I can scoop up here. Actually, there is one. Ah, hold those horses, Tonto.
Lightly armored means light on the feet.
So there should be an Argonian wearing a helmet just walking around.
You must take the
That would be her.
Free me of my burden.
Yeah, this is definitely another one of those involved quests. Before I actually trigger that,
You must help me.
I'm going to go ahead and come back on camera here for just a second. I'm going to Google Riften side quests because I don't want to miss, you know, anything else that might be quick. I want to do all the short, choppy stuff first, and then we'll get into these longer ones.
Looks like it might rain later.
Normally Fandom comes up with a pretty good like chart. It shows you everything that's there. Actually, yep, Fandom came right up just for a proper shout out there. The Book of Love.
Only a coward steals.
Unfathomable Depths. Okay, that's the Grimsever. The Pursuit, I think we already did that. That was part of the Thieves Guild. Promises to Keep. Okay, we have not done that yet. I got Thane. Yep, just did that. Okay, so yeah, quite a few here. Actually, Unfathomable Depths. That's not the Grimsever one. That's a separate dungeon. They're both Dwemer, though, I think. I get confused, but... Yeah, so Unfathomable Depths, that's what I'm here for in Helmeted Argonian. And then the Grimsever, that takes us completely separate dungeon.
You must take the
So there's two of that I know right
Free
there.
me, my burden. Why? Why do you pursue me?
That's not spooky.
It is done. I won't go back to
Okay, so yeah, I done got Thane. That is done.
Bow and arrows are fun and all, but it can't compare to slashing your enemies in half with your claws.
Dang, Aaliyah, that's a little dark. You know, there's help for that. Anger management, Adam Sandler.
I could have put it back where it came from.
Okay, yeah, we got that one. Yeah, I don't know why it's in there twice. It's kind of odd. The Lover's Requital. I'm not familiar with that one.
It is done.
Lover's
I won't go
Requital.
back to Avanchnzel. I won't.
Okay. Quest giver, Svidi Black-Briar.
It is done. I won't go back to Avanchnzel. I won't.
Not much sunlight.
Okay,
today.
huh. I remember doing this, but golly, it's been a while. I'm gonna try to go and see if she's in the jail here. Because that looks like it would be a short, choppy quest to knock out. I'm not sure where the jail is. Back here, maybe? Barracks, that's not the jail. Well, maybe. Sometimes the jails are in with the barracks. Maybe, possibly. Not in this case.
Citizen?
Riften jail.
Hey, companion.
Maybe on this
See
side.
those warriors from Hammerfell?
Alright, we're looking for
I
Sibby.
used to be an adventurer like you.
Something tells me I need to put a soft save down here.
Then I took an arrow in the knee. You're that mage from the college, right? Here things have finally calmed down.
Okay, don't believe that's the droid we're looking for. But it might be. Oh, someone else over there. I don't think that's Sibby.
Wow, wow.
Oh, it is. Okay, so yeah, this is one that I remember. I remember interacting with a dude. So I'll get out of this and get my image back out of the way. Peace out, home scout.
Have you come to gawk at
Okay,
me, or
why
is
are
this
you
a
in jail?
Well, she finds... Exactly. I was about to... I'd do anything to have that whore. Ah, that's the spirit. Find her, and I promise you'll be well... She was a young one. She used to sing the most... All that talent will go to... Yeah, Mother thought I should... I mean, well, at least I have all the... When speaking of...
Yeah, I remember this guy was a bit of a babble-mouth too.
Cross us.
Alright guys, we got her going here, so we're gonna go discover the whereabouts.
Have a memory. Is that enough information for you? When I find that
Imagine blowing up in a top.
And I remember this was by a monument, but I don't remember the name of said monument. It was out here. Wow, I can't believe I don't see a map marker for this thing. I could have sworn I've been by there in this playthrough, unless it's... Might be in my mind wrong. Oh, maybe it's one of these. No. No. But it's a map marker that looks like that. Oh, no, never mind. I've got this wrong. We need to go to Ervestead, so forget everything I just said. That's right. We need to go talk. This is where the female comes back, so now it's all getting straightened out in my head. I remember there was a female we were involved with. So yeah, we gotta go into the bar here. I think there's another quest we can get from Riften that has to do with two ghosts at that monument memorial thing I was talking about. So this is who we're looking for, right here.
If you fancy a bit of music...
Go ahead and
No,
call
I'm
her
sorry.
out.
You must have been mistaken for someone else. I'm sorry, I don't know what you're talking about. Please, I beg you, don't tell Sibi
So
what
we
I
couldn't
am.
persuade, but we had to,
Sibi's
like,
been
threaten,
spreading lies
basically.
about me. You must hear me out. Sibi and I were to be met. Then I found that I was scared. When I heard what Sibi did, I fled. And now you found me, and you're going to tell him where I am.
Okay, well, we have a choice whether or not we do that.
I've anything to break the boredom of living in this town. I envy you.
And I think I already buttered her up by visiting her before, and she sang me a free song.
Right away, my lady.
But that's okay. Since she has to live in fear now, wondering whether or not we're going to turn her in, I can give her 5 gold. So I don't know, whenever I've played, I've always just went ahead and like kept her safe, you know? I just lie. Settle down, Beavis.
The prisoners are in rare form, as usual.
Okay, and before I do anything, I always like to put those soft saves down in case I'm not happy with the decision I make. You know, I can always just reload that.
Well, if it isn't my little problem solver. Good. Good. Just point me in the right direction and I'll do the rest.
Okay, so again, I'll keep her safe and I'll lie.
So, the whore thinks that you've done me a great service. This key opens one of my
He'll
stashes
never
in the
know.
basement of the meadery. Help yourself to any of its contents.
Okay, that's it.
Visit
We are
me
done with him.
And I'm not going anywhere soon.
In that chest... I really wasn't reading dialogue there and paying attention. I think it said meadery, but I don't know which meadery. Oh, there must be a thief. There is a thief. Get him, get him, get him! My money's on the guards. Yep. Good job.
Dragon to attack Kynes Grove.
Garnet. I'll take it. I didn't even have to work for that loot.
Why? Why there? Is no place safe?
It's meadery. Really wish I was paying attention to the dialogue there. Still? I guess they sleep in.
Welcome. Allow me to recommend the Black-Briar mead, the purest brew in all of Skyrim.
I remember doing some random looting throughout this building at one time or another. As far as this particular chest goes, honestly, I don't know exactly where it is anyway. A map marker would have been really awesome. But I'm sure if I was paying attention to the dialogue, I would know exactly where to go to look. Anyway, I'm just going to go ahead and let y'all do your own looting there. Let's see if I can figure out what I want to do next. I'm really going to try to hold off on the Argonian and her. Because again, those can be a bit involved.
Legendary Argonia. The fairest prices and the highest quality in Skyrim.
My husband Bercy will be the death of me. Oh, he spends too much time worrying about Riften and not enough about himself.
Okay, the Book of Love. That was the one where I was thinking with the ghosts.
Buy some armor and live to tell about it.
So yeah, let's check that out.
There's no better thing to do on a sunny day than
I just need to figure out who the quest giver is.
All the crime and corruption in Riften is really getting to him. And now that we hear rumors about the dragons, he's been very depressed.
Temple of Mara, that's right.
Exotic ingredients. I had it all.
Good old Temple of Mara. And we are looking for Dinya. Diana, or yeah, Dinya. I think I said it right the first time. There she be.
Lady Mara bids you well. We are devoted to her blessings are many. Not all to receive. Explore. Are you prepared, then, to help bring the light? The dawn shore. Mara has the village of Ivor. This is the... I will entreat Mara on your behalf.
How may I help you, my daughter?
Alright, there it is, the Book of Love. Go ahead and get that all nice and tidied up here on quest markers. Travel to Fastred. And I caught her outdoors. Good deal.
Fastred.
Sometimes she'll be like not here in the house or something, and it's a lockpick situation. So I would just, you know, pass time until she's outside, just to kind of show you what time it is here for me.
Are you the one sent by Mara? My parents are being impossible. Bassianus wants to... He only cares about this. My mother's not any help either. I don't want to choose. They're both so amazing.
Wait a minute, get back here. We're not done talking.
Yet. Please. My love depends on it.
Okay. Yeah, I guess we are.
This realm is ever so charming.
My daughter's drunk. I'm sure I know what this... She thinks she's in love with Bass. Let me tell you how until a few months ago. Now, if I thought...
Drama.
Look around here. Used to be a good... If all the young people leave, what happens to Iverson? You know how children. And like always, a little push and this would all be simpler. Just get out of
Okay, so here, I'm going to have to pass a little bit of time. Until the next day. That ought to do. Just in case they sleep in. Cool action pose.
Nothing for anyone here.
Alright, there's Mom.
Now here's a... You must be another pilgrim on the way up to High Hrothgar. No, it's frightening.
Can't believe I haven't cleared that
Sometime-
dialogue
What do you make
option.
of that? Oh my. I don't tell my... Even if it means... If they just snuck out of town together, Bassianus is... If he knew that I... Let him know that I'll watch out for them. Just want my daughter to be happy.
Okay,
I need you to pitch in a little more around here, dear.
I help. I do the chores.
I'm not quite sure which way he does which now.
If those rebels think they can best us, they have another thing coming.
You don't look like a pilgrim. Why?
I'm gonna drop a soft save here just so you guys can see what happens, you know, with both options.
What do you want? Oh, my love. How I long to take her away from all of this. Why did Bodhi send you to me?
What's the point? I'm not very good, and it's only for the same few people every night.
I think you played beautiful.
I always had a feeling she liked me. Yafthor. What about him? He'll come after us and... She would. I'll go speak to Fastred. Post haste.
Okay, so maybe there's no reason to show you the other option. So if we want to make her happy, that's the way to do it. I think this is the guy she wanted to be with.
Keep an eye out for wolves if you're headed up the
I think. Man, I hope this doesn't turn into a kidnap situation.
Fastred, we must speak.
Bassianus, sweetie, what is it?
We must leave. Your father will never approve of us, and I grow weary of this place.
Where will we go?
To Riften, my pet. How you'll adore the city.
Oh, and to be with you.
I'll make the preparations immediately.
Yep, so apparently she did want him. Otherwise, that would have turned into a bad situation. Alright. Return to... what's her name? Oh, wait a minute. There's chicken eggs here.
You ever settle down to have children?
There are not chicken eggs here.
Twice before you...
I like those chicken eggs for those selling potions. Chicken egg and blue mountain flower, can't go wrong.
Imagine blowing up an entire town. Damn college. Winterhold would never be the same.
Alright, very good.
Blessings of Mara
Let's go ahead and close this one out.
Lady Mara bids you welcome. Mara is that... She is... If you wish to make a donation to her benevolence, speak to Maramal and ensure your How wonderful. I see you are as you venture. Embers lie nestled. Go to Markarth. This is the prayer heard by the goddess and relayed to her servants.
Bow and arrows.
Alright, we already know Calcelmo. Let's go get Calcelmo. We've had many dealings with him. All the way. They could not have put this one any farther away. Well, maybe Solitude, arguably. It's a little further, but... this one is a good close second. Oh, wait a minute. I'm a genius. That was the right way. It hasn't been that long since I've been here.
I
Jeez.
think the artifacts I've discovered in Mzinchaleft will make history one day. I was beginning to lose... you see, I've been thinking about Faleen quite a bit. Then you know what a beauty... The trouble is that I can't... My mouth goes dry. I could never hope to approach her.
So if anybody's ever wondered how I do, yeah, that pretty much sums it up. I call it being a babbling idiot. I am a babbling idiot.
That's the trouble. I know Faleen. It's not a simple matter. I could offend her fair... There is one. Ingvar. Thankfully, Faleen is not quite his type. Please, ask him what she likes. It's my only chance.
Okay, let's go talk to this dude. And I'm kind of wondering where this came from. That might be anniversary content, so ignore that.
This city is really getting on my nerves. All stone, no game.
Lucky we don't have too far to go for this one.
Thongvor's made me his housecarl. What? Why? Are you interested? Ah, a secret admirer. As for what, I didn't tell you this. Faleen likes to act tough, but she really has... You know, I took some classes at the Bard's College as a... There's a poem I once used on an older lady. Are you prepared to receive my golden words? Wonderful. I'll write it out. You should probably just let Faleen read it herself. Don't want you stumbling over the words and ruining my flow.
Man, I hope it's a good poem. I'm kind of curious. There's no... love. Okay, I was looking for P. Oh, that's a lot of reading. I'm not reading that, but I hope it's good. I feel like I'm taking a real chance here. Trying to figure out where I'm going. Ah, this is not local. Okay, so we are going to freaking Solitude. I jinxed myself. Don't mind if I do. Oh man, shiny stuff. See, this always happens. I'm like, oh yeah, this will be quick. And then there's shiny things. Shiny! Speaking of chicken eggs and Blue Mountain flour. Of course, I still don't have the chicken eggs. And hanging moss and Blue Mountain flower. And nightshade.
Careful!
And Blue Mountain flower.
Thane Bryling, at your service. The city.
Well, this feels like a lot of work. Oh, don't, yeah, see, I almost... Good thing for me, my cursor, like, moved right when I hit the button. Otherwise, you get yelled at. We need to go down. Uh-oh.
I swear to you, unnatural magics are coming from that cave. There are strange noises and lights. We need someone to investigate.
Then we will immediately send out a legion to scour the cave
Igmund
and
is
secure
alive,
the town.
and I'll... You have something to say, dog? Something on your mind?
I strongly suggested nothing in the area. Dragon Bridge is under...
Calcelmo? What about him?
I probably should have put down a save.
What? You're out of your mind. Don't talk such rot.
Oh, yes, of course, you were right. Paul, tell
Please, stop wasting my time. You're embarrassing yourself.
Uh-oh.
Thank you.
You lay one... Pardon me? I'm not sure what this is all about. This is lovely.
Okay, good. It was a good poem. Woo!
About me?
I might have been sweating that a little bit.
He had such feeling. Clearly. I've never even thought... Here, take in this letter. I may not be as eloquent as he is, but I hope he understands.
All right. Man, Calcelmo owes us.
What's the hurry?
That completely steamrolled both of them.
I have things to study. What is it?
All right, give him the letter.
I have to see her. Please excuse me. What? Oh, goodbye.
Where's he going?
Old dwarven city underneath the keep. The Unfathomable.
Can we give him a minute to get out?
Steam centurion carving you up.
Or maybe we need to leave first. I'm not sure how much time we have to pass here. Bump it till the next morning. Okay, yep. Good old Blue Palace. I suppose I could have just warped there.
What's the hurry?
Ugh. And I think we're going down again, and so we are.
I had no idea you were so nuanced.
I love you.
So I hear. Come here, you.
I think she's out of your age bracket, buddy.
Skyrim still has such fine people. You give an old man.
I didn't notice that before. He's
dog. Something on your mind?
probably about 20 years older.
I
But
have
hey,
things to study. What is it?
love sees no numbers, right?
And I'll keep it that way, Jarl or not.
Way back down to Riften. Wow, talk about warping around. And imagine if you were playing the survival mode where you cannot fast travel. I cannot imagine trying to play Skyrim without the ability to fast travel. I mean, yeah, I get there's carriages you can hire, but they're not all over the place. Like, you still gotta run around. Like, not for me.
Lady Mara bids you welcome to the goddess You have seen the young. There is one fine.
Okay, I think this is the one with the ghosts.
She will guide you to the wandering souls of two whose love was so great.
Okay, go ahead and equip that as
that
per the
their
game quest there.
entwinement binds them to this world.
Talk to the long dead lover.
How may I help you, my friend?
And I think I have carry weight and archery on that necklace, so I'm gonna have to keep that in mind. Or maybe not carry weight, heck, I can't remember. Archery is definitely one of the things. So yeah, I don't have that quest marker. Wow, that really baffles me. Anyway, I will go ahead and warp to the nearest quest marker I do have. Now this one is hard west of Whiterun. So if you go just in a straight western line there, you'll run right into it. Okay. Yeah, this is definitely the right area. Oh, look at what we got here. I guess it's about time for a dragon fight. Where are we at? Maybe he's not going to aggro. I don't know, every time I say that, they end up, you know, getting in my way during a quest or something. Look at that, 3 dragons are spawning right now. What is happening? Yeah, 1 back there, 2 over here. That is insane. Honestly, I don't think I've ever seen that many dragons at one time in this game. Makes me wonder if something's broken. And none of them are aggroed, so yeah, let's do this thing. Okay, guys, there are some goodies here, you know. Take your time, pick all the flowers, of course. But I'm looking for, like, this random stuff on the floor here. I thought there was a bump book, but I'm not seeing that. Yeah, no bump book, disregard.
I've turned over. Please help me look. He has a bright red beard and hair. I don't have time. He must be here somewhere.
There's no better thing to do.
I'm gonna try that other option.
Please help me look. Are you a fool? Come, help me. He must be here somewhere.
Yeah, I remember we had to go somewhere else for this one, so it's a little bit more kind of east, northeast. And again, I've got a super close quest, or a map marker here. Take full advantage of that. There we go. Frost Dragon. I should have my frost boots on, but I'm not being responsible right now. Oh wow, he's beefy. That bow must not be charged up. I knew something was off there. Because I normally one-hit these things. Oh, where did he come from? Nice. So I need the soul gems. Not necessarily the mammoths, probably, but it was an opportune moment. Had to go for it. Where in the heck is the giant? Like, seriously, it's a giant. It's a literal giant, and I cannot find it. See, this is why I need the dead spell. There we go.
We're expected to fight there tomorrow. Jukur elected to camp here for them. Our fires are visible for miles. If she's come this far from home, it must be important. Lead on. I just need to report back to camp by sunrise.
Okay, now I can't remember if I was okay fast traveling here, and honestly it's close enough. I'm gonna try putting down a save. See if it'll let me fast travel. It should. I mean, the quest marker is over here, so we should be okay. Alright, good to go. After a little cutscene here, we should have this one cleared out.
Of course I am. What brings you here?
I had heard that Yukar's men were wiped out. I came to find you.
Can't you guys, like, talk faster?
Isn't expected until tomorrow. Rookie, what's going on?
I'm so confused. What's happening?
It doesn't matter. I'm here. We're together now. And we will be forever.
Okay. Now we can finally go back to good old Riften and hopefully clear this quest out. Ugh.
Are you feeling sick?
I guess they don't yell at me anymore because I'm a Thane now. So they're like, oh, that's just the Thane pushing me around. It's okay.
Lady Mara
Oh, that dude asked me if I was sick. Must have had something going on there.
What is it you seek, my child? Your efforts have helped to carry the blessings of Mara with you so the rest of the province may shine.
Alright, completed. Booyah.
Riften is drowning in a sea of sin and wickedness, and it's my personal mission to let everyone know that all I need is a messenger to bring her words to these poor souls by distributing these missives. Good journey, my child.
Okay, I can't remember exactly what all was involved there, but I do remember that was like a lot of running around, so yeah, she does have another quest waiting there. But before I get into that, I want to pop back over to my fandom page and see if there aren't any other quests I want to do first.
Let's make our enemies regret they were...
Promises to keep. That's right. That's one I think that involves the stable. Who is the quest giver for that? Lotus. Or Lewis. Lewis. Who's Lewis? Yeah, and there was a little bit to this one. I remember we had to go, like, kill some mercenaries or something. Let's go find Lewis. And he's normally at the stables. Good old Lewis. Come on, Lewis. I don't see anyone out here. Hopefully I don't get barked at for going in here. That's not
Too lazy
Lewis.
to walk, eh? Well,
Oh, but he does have a
right
quest for
place.
us.
Got horses that need shoeing. So
But I think that involves brawling him. Honestly, yeah, if you guys want to do that, feel free. Just make sure you've got, you know, some kind of... I've got one of these on my person at all times. Something that has that unarmed strikes do additional damage. That helps the fist fight go so much faster. Oh, and I just remembered my necklace. That might have been another reason I didn't see the bow damage getting pushed the way it normally does. Yep, good old damage for bows and carry weight. Definitely want to get that back on. Alright, where is Lewis? It's only 4 p.m. That is not Lewis.
Too lazy to walk, eh? Well, you found the right place.
Let's try tomorrow morning. Alright, come on, Lewis. Rise and shine, Poppy. Wakey, wakey, eggs and bakey. What? No, Lewis.
You need to leave.
Oh, I was about to get barked out there. I was not welcome at 7 a.m.
Well, you found the right place.
He's not Lewis. Okay, maybe this has an idea of where I can find him. I'm going to get back onto that webpage. Lewis. Quest giver, Lewis. Location, Riften. Huh. I remembered him being at the stables. But yeah, that's right. He's probably standing over here by the bridge or something. No. That ain't Lewis, is it? Lewis? Lewis?
Good to see you.
Excuse me, ma'am. Have you seen Lewis? Lewis?
I've never seen the old.
You're not Lewis. You're a chick. Lewis?
Really gets to her.
You're not Lewis. Lewis!
New in town, eh? Here for the fishing.
New in town. I'm the Thane,
Never seen
sucker.
Will this upset about anything. The city really gets to her.
What do you want?
It's a fine day with you around.
Alright. My quest to find Lewis is turning into a long and drawn out process. That's not Lewis, but I'm going to go double check
Working
anyway.
at the Riften fishery is tough. I did put some coin in my pocket.
Maybe he's an afternoon kind of fella?
Talk of strange happenings at Autumn Shade Clear, just north of the lake. I guess.
No, that's the guy that chops the wood all day.
Legendary Argonian craftsmanship.
Buy some armor and live to tell about it.
Lewis. Ugh.
Looking to
stay alive? Why take a chance?
The fairest prices and the highest quality.
Let's try the bee and the barb.
My husband Bercy will be the death of me.
I think this is the same guy, though, that was standing out there arguing with somebody from the Thieves Guild about, like, a debt, and that was her.
I don't have any business with you.
It's like I know who I'm looking for, it's just a matter of locating said individual.
I've never seen me all
But,
upset.
no, this is, okay, different guy.
City really gets to her.
That's right, I remember this. We have to go, that's right, we have to kill mercenaries. It's over a horse. So yeah, this is the droid we're looking for, right here, right inside the bee and barb.
Ah, well. I paid Sibby half
I made
the
that
cost of
harder
Frost
than it
up
had to be,
front,
because I was looking
but
for the
before
wrong
we get
dude.
It does. I want you to talk to Sibby for me. Then I want you to bring me Frost and the lineage papers that... Ah, you're a smart... Head to the Riften jail and talk to...
Promises
well
to
paid for
keep.
your time.
Huh, we have to go back to the freaking jail.
No idea. But
That's
whatever
right,
he
this
did,
is
it
the
must have been
quest
good
I
labor.
remember now
No guard
getting
would lock
tangled
up
up in that
Black-Briar
sent me to the
without
jail in
knowing
the
his
first
permission.
place.
I'm not exactly comfortable around guards or jails. Definitely not Minnesota. Go on then. Deliver my message to Sibby.
Yes, sir.
Be careful.
You be careful, I'm the Thane.
What do you need, my friend?
Wait, I did this, I did it again. Everybody move!
Stay out of trouble, Red Guard.
The jail is over here.
My cousin's out fighting dragons, and what do I get? Guard.
I wonder if I, like, pass time for 8 months if they let him out.
You and me, we're the only... Ah, and let me guess. He wants his horse. That is correct. My plan was to take... Still, I don't want to cross Latrush. Tell you what, steal the horse and deliver it, and you can have the second half of the payment.
Huh.
Sure, take advantage of the guy in jail. I obviously don't have anything here, but there's a hidden stash in the lodge. And I did manage to... Take it.
Steal the lodge stash. Honestly, I don't feel like I need to do that, but I do think there's a quest marker for that. I'll show you guys. This is where we're going anyway. Oh, I don't have the quest marker yet. It'll probably be the quickest way for all of us. Right from the good old stable. Yeah, definitely need to head east, kind of southeast. And go ahead and get yourself some soul trapping ready. Make sure I got that charged, actually. I do not. Wow, bad habits lately. There's oftentimes like wolves and just like little stuff out here, spiders, etc. Horsey. Wait a minute. Wonder what that was all about. I half expected to find like a note on his body or something. Oh, here we go. Oh, right in the nugget. Whenever I'm running like this, I'm always worried my follower's gonna get lost. What do we got here? Come at me, bro.
Warning you, back off.
You back off.
Picked a bad time to get lost, friend.
Oh, wait a minute. I wonder what that book was all about. Man, I hope this isn't anniversary stuff. King does not sound familiar. Oh, it's just a bump book. Okay, I'll take it. Just to show you on the map exactly where that little nest is. Just north of that mountain peak there. Oh, what do we got? I have a feeling I'm getting tangled up in an awful lot of different random stuff here. Oh, wow! Who threw that? Where are you going? Doggone it. The butterfly that will never be caught. Ha!
There's no
Caught
better
it.
thing to do on a sunny day than to hunt.
Gotta love them Daedra hearts. Alright, back on track. Okay, so here's where you might encounter some hired hands.
You won't leave here alive.
The mercenaries. And I suppose I can bump my bow back up. Horsey, look out! Let's go, Chicken Little. Knew that was gonna happen. Okay, I'm getting bored.
Try and make this quick.
Another great hunt.
So hostile. Where my other corpse goes. See, guys, I really need that detect dead spell. I spend way too much time running around looking for bodies. Okay, we might have some more combat in here. I don't really remember. Yep. Hi! Wow, they really want to make sure you got that key. What do we got here? Steel? Yeah, pass. Alright, let's get downstairs. I don't see anything else red lighting. We should be good. Go ahead and steal that. And if you're interested in it, the other thing is right here. Yeah, a little bit of stolen gold never hurt no one. And yeah, to get out, right back in the way I came. I think ultimately you just get a free player horse out of the deal. So yeah, Steel Frost. So if you want it, it's yours. Yeah, it's not for me. Wait a minute, is this optional? Actually, no, not really. Alright, well, it's ours now. Trying to figure out my orientation, bear with me here. So I need to go kind of like northwest. That's west, so yeah, it'd be that quest marker right there. And I don't think I can get there from here. So I'll show you guys how I ride there here in just a second. First I want my stash. I did all that work, I want my eggs. I finally got my eggs. So I'll kind of ride around this way, get around this mountain. So more west here initially, then we'll turn more north. I'm not a real big fan of horse riding in this game. I find them slow. The only nice thing about them is they don't care how much you weigh. So if you're like super overweight and you just can't fast travel, you got no potions, you don't want to drop anything. In those rare cases, you know, a horse is kind of nice to have. But yeah, I don't know. It's just, again, not for me. Alright.
You've done it! Let's make the exchange.
Oh, so you can take the horse. If you were dead, I could keep the horse. I don't know. I'm kind of feeling a little dirty.
You're playing a dangerous game. Fine, you win. Take the horse and leave.
Okay, so now I've got a new horse that I don't want. Awesome. So, upon that being over, I will go ahead and head back to good old Riften. Let's go back to my fandom. See what quest is next. Wow, we are killing it. Yeah, so I guess all that's really left of those two dungeons. So guys, let's go ahead and do the unfathomable, wow, that's a tongue twister. Unfathomable depths?
Sorry, my mind is on my experiments today. What did you need?
Oh, I think she's normally the girl in the alchemy area. So this is the one I've been talking about for a long time now. She wants like 20 Nimroot, like 20 something else's. It's a lot, especially with that Nimroot. Probably have to catch her the next day. And I may not have these ingredients on my person. Okay, so 8:30, we should be able to catch her in here. Where's she at?
You here for lessons like Ingot? Or did you wish to buy something?
There we go. So 9 or later is when she pops in here.
My mind is on my... I'm aspiring to... Master Elgrim. My errant formulas have cost... To restore Master... Am I sensing that you may be interested in gathering... That means more time for my experiments and less time in the field. Much appreciated.
Nimroot, Nightshade, and Deathbell. I know I've got all of those. Nimmer, Nightshade, and Deathbell. Deathbell. Oh yeah, I've definitely got that covered. Wowzers. Okay, I'll take 24. I'll just have a few extra on me. No big deal. I already had a few extra on me. So Nightshade and Nimroot. Awesome. Uh-oh. That's a big problem. That's right, I cooked all those up into dummy elixirs. I might not have what we need here. Bogus. Alright, the good thing about Nightshade is I know where to get it. I don't know if I planted a bunch in here. I'm gonna find out. Okay, lucky for me, I've got some pre-planted. That's what I loved about this garden, guys. And check this out, fringe benefits. Like, how cool is... Oops. How cool is that? If I can get my hands on the thing.
They can't compare to slashing your enemies.
So yeah, during the night, you can sometimes find the Luna Mothwings in here. Sometimes during the day, you'll see the blue butterflies. Just awesome, awesome, awesome fringe benefits. And of course I do this for just dummy alchemy crafting. I didn't necessarily do this for this quest. It just worked out that way. Oh yeah, and hanging moss. Very nice. Bumblebees, which I think is a nice touch. Might as well get my goods. Nice. Ah, a couple more even. So boot. Okay, good enough for now. Get her done. I don't even remember what the reward is for this. I'm normally not in a hurry to do this quest because, you know, you need the Nimmer for other stuff. But once I get to a point in my game where I got plenty to go around, I don't mind coughing them up. I mean, 20, that's a big number. Wait a minute, she isn't in here, is she? Ugh. Where did she go? Just walking around town.
Any luck gathering those ingredients? Good. My experiments are at a critical stage, and these are just what I need.
750 gold. Now I think that's a leveled amount of gold, if I'm not mistaken. So if you're earlier game, you're probably not going to get quite that much gold up for your trouble.
Samples. Thank you. This coin should compensate you for all the bother. Perfect. This is just what I needed.
The cool thing is that she lets you give them to her, you know, like one stack at a time. Oh.
Last we have.
I should have cleared these before going on the quest, I suppose.
I was meant for, if only my mother would let me. I would. Yes. I feel I owe you. Feel free to take what you need from time to time.
That's right.
I'll be.
There's a chest in there we can go get.
It's exhilarating. We're made up of that. Yet if only.
And she does replenish it.
Ask why I'm so fascinated?
In time, I mean, just, you know, next time you're in town, check the chest. I just got done saying I didn't have any dummy potions to sell, so this will definitely help with that.
This place has seen better days, but it's not.
I believe this is the one we're looking for. Oh yeah. Alright guys, let's get to work on this Argonian here. And again, she can be found pretty consistently just walking around the docks. Pretty much she walks a circle around the fishery. Makes her easy to find. But yeah, this is going to be a dungeon, guys, a Dwemer dungeon, and from what I remember, it's a bit on the extensive side. A lot of looting to do in there. Should be fun. Alright, Mrs. Lexicon. Oh, that's not you. You're looking for an Argonian wearing a helmet, and that's her right there.
You must... the memories. You must take the Lexicon from... You must bring it to Avanchnzel.
Alright, there it
in
is.
the west. Return it to them. It must go back.
That jumpstarts our quest. Unfathomable depths. I still don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. And just to make sure my quest markers are all tidied up. And again, guys, this one's a bit out of the way. And I have nothing close. Trying to find something that won't have any combat to deal with. Okay, so yeah, we need to go west. Yeah, so much for that. Although, I don't mind a soul trapping opportunity. I love how the war drum music continues on, like, long after the battle's over. Oh, what do we got here? There's a lumber mill. I kind of feel like I need to go get that map point activated. Oh, check this out. This is actually a whole thing. I don't know if I want to get involved in this right now. Man, what's the goat after? I think that was a perfect headshot. Okay, yeah, I think this is when they get attacked by giants and then you can talk to like the chief in there or something that triggers like a whole quest line. Honestly, I'm not going to do that right now because that is really getting sidetracked. But just in case you guys run across that and you want to do it, there's some to-dos there. And then I think they end up firing the current chief because you had to do it for him, which is kind of funny. Oh, what do we got here? Goblins. Okay, guys, this is anniversary content. So just kind of ignore this for now. You're not going to find goblins here. Hey, I was trying to save your life, pal. You too. Alright. Back to our dungeon. I'll give you a map shot here where I'm at. So that was that little orc village we encountered.
With the clear views today, we can spot them a mile away.
Alright, Avanchnzel.
All manner of strange traps and machines.
I'm sure I said that right. Now this is it, guys. We just got to kind of make our way up here to the entrance. And I will definitely drop a hard save here because I haven't done that in a while. And again, I think this is rather extensive, so you might be in here for a minute. Especially if you're real thorough about your looting, kind of like I am. I can get lost in dungeons for hours, just checking every little nook and cranny, being super thorough.
I don't like this place. It feels like we're being
That's
watched.
right.
It's a simple job, Drennan. We get in, we steal the Lexicon, we leave. Don't get jumpy.
If you two cannot handle this, we can find others to hire.
Enough. Their services will be more than adequate. Let us continue.
Okay, so yeah, there's definitely a
Only a coward
storyline.
uses machines to fight for him. Show me a real warrior.
Ouch, I totally forgot about the spiders in here. It's a Dwemer dungeon. Whoops. So we're gonna have all the normal Dwemer stuff. Oh, totally shot right over his head. And I no longer need the cogs in my game. I already got plenty of cogs. But just in case you haven't done the... I don't even remember what it's called anymore. The Mages College has like top tier quests for each of the schools of magic, and at one of them you have to have 10 cogs. So yeah, I'll get to that at some point in my walkthrough, of course.
No wonder they died out.
But definitely keep your eye out for the cogs. They're heavy too, 10 pounds a pop.
This place is unbelievable.
Indeed. Avanchnzel is as much a library as it is a city, built to hold the vast memories of the dwellers.
Something's red lit down there. Aha! Okay, we're gonna be coming back out this way. I don't even think we can go that way if we wanted. Oh wow. I take that back. This must be a little hidey hole. No, I think this is the way we come back out. I assumed it would be barred or something. So let's forget I did that. Let's just keep going straight here. I love the loot on the Dwemer enemies. They always have gemstones, they always have soul gems. And I get to use my stronger bolt because I don't have to worry about soul trapping. Come on, tough guy. Always take advantage of my lock-picking opportunities. Yep. Oh, another one. Yeah, I'm definitely starting to learn this third-person aim. Funny, all the time I played in Skyrim, I've never really played third-person before, so it's kind of a learning curve for me. Getting used to the view, you know, the way the character moves, the aim especially. There's a big difference in the aim. Alright, oh yeah, I remember this. Spiders everywhere. Yep, go see what's going on, buddy. Next! Uh-oh, one came up to say hello. I don't know, guys, it's probably super dark for you. I'll try to help a little with that. I sworn there were nodes or something down here. Oh, yep. That happens. It was too late when I saw it. Huh. Just a little hidey hole. I thought I was gonna get a robot coming out after me. Guess not. Look at me. Checking every little nook and cranny. I just talked about that. I can't help it. It's like... it's pretty well ingrained. I probably don't even need this loot at this point anymore. Yeah, see?
It's the one thing I can't deny.
Zell is waiting.
Waiting for what?
No one seems to know. Perhaps the return of the Dwemer. Perhaps the end of the world.
Best get rid of the ones we see, just in case.
Okay, none of those wake up. Gold diamond ring, not bad value. If you're wondering why I just did that, I'm also wondering why I just did that.
I told you. Should have hired a thief.
We are thieves, you fool. We're stealing the cube.
And yet none of us can pick a damn lock.
Okay, that's the way forward. For right now, we need to get into this room. Hey, Muffin! Hello! Good to see you tonight. It's funny, I was just gonna get on and do the Thane part, and then I was like, no, let's do them all. That one's got a little bit of value to it. Nice. Ooh, goodies. Make sure I'm not missing anything here. And I am not. Uh-oh. Not bad value for £2. I'm gonna reset that speech real soon. You probably noticed a bit ago. My speech jumped up to 90. It's getting close, guys. I'll be resetting that. And yeah, I hate not being able to sell, you know, my dummy potions to get my money back for buying things like soul gems and whatnot. So it's nice to have just a whole array of things you can sell to, you know, kind of rebuild that speech.
Questions. It is large indeed. I did not anticipate Avanchnzel's size or the time needed to uncover the entrance. A few hours sleep and we should be ready to continue through.
Maybe we should turn back. I don't want to sleep here.
Drennan, you do understand that the Lexicon at the bottom of this place holds the accumulated memories of centuries of Dwemer.
Not to mention our pay.
So?
So we're not turning back, you fool.
Besides, you're not scared of a few sleepy...
So there's 4 of them all together, it looks like. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see if that number dwindles as we continue on into the bowels of the dungeon. Okay, this I think is something different. Now notice the trap here, and guys, this one will kill you fast. These spindle things, they are absolutely devastating to your health. So anytime you see something like that, just out of habit, I drop a save just in case I get tangled up in those. And of course here I can see exactly what would activate them. But you don't always see it, it's not always so obvious. Alright. What am I looking at? A whole bunch of nothing? Honestly, I thought that was going to be a bit more exciting. Okay, now it's a little bit more exciting. Got a bump book there, absolutely. Oh, what was that? Alright. Probably getting into some more combat at this point. Or not. Yep, okay. I like all those loose gemstones. Not only do you get them on the Dwemer enemies, just random stuff here and there. I mean, you got things on the shelves here too. You know, it's kind of hard to see, but there's like cogs that could be lying there loose, just other random like parts. But I usually just like to check the corpses. Speaking of gemstones. Yeah, pass. Alright, continuing on deeper into the bowels. More goodies here, and nothing really worth the effort. What are you looking at me for? He's behind you.
Do your worst.
What was that? Oh, a chair. Oh, up. Ruh-roh. Nice little hiding hole for a chest. Yeah, it looks like it was just a little loot spot. We're not done fighting. Good amount of lockpicking in this dungeon. Amulet of Talos. Okay, good. I only had one of those, and I've got 2 more homes to build, so I want to build the shrines. Those seem to be tougher to come by in this playthrough. Alright, moving right along.
I thought you said these things were sleeping.
You said it. Sleeping. I said it. Waiting. It seems a few of them were waiting for someone to try and take the Lexicon.
Great.
Wow, this is a really involved dungeon. See if I can get some cheap shots in. And I think I need to charge that bow back up already. That went awful fast. Noise. They still don't see me. This is probably the way to do this fight, because I know you can really start getting swarmed with these things. They have that ranged attack, and then there's just a few of them in there. Ah, wise guy. Okay, so we came in from the left. So yeah, this walking path kind of forces you around to the left anyway.
What's the hurry?
That would have been a cool spot for a chest. Okay, yeah, there's a lot of these things here. I guess I'll just forego looting, because I really don't need any of this stuff per se. It's just kind of time consuming at this point. I don't know, sometimes I like to make sure I'm not missing a key or something too at the same time. So yeah, the Centurions and maybe these guys I'll double check. Yeah, well, lots of mechanics in here. Ooh, and a chest to boot. Nice. It's funny, I used to just like auto, spam collect everything, but wow, some of that metal really adds up in weight. And I found it wasn't worth, having to dump it all constantly. I think one of those weighs like 25 pounds each or something. Wait a minute, who is that? Ah, so there should only be 3 left. No, there's 4 now. Oh, maybe this shows how he died.
My pay will be nothing if we die in here.
Calm yourself, Freya. We are closing in on the Lexicon. I can feel it calling. We'll continue without Drennan.
Yeah, that was Drennan. First victim.
We are close now. Can you hear the Lexicon? Call it out.
Hey, blood breath!
Sure.
So we grab it and we get out, right?
Once we have the Lexicon, we'll need to take it to its podium. I know what to do from there. Soon the Lexicon's knowledge will be mine.
Ours. Soon the Lexicon's knowledge will be ours.
Of course.
That's below, right? Yep. Oh, he did not die. Okay, now I've never figured out how to get in there. I know there's a way. And guys, I've played this game many times. Many times. In every playthrough, I try to figure out how to get in here, and I have never once been successful in getting in here. But, I mean, there wouldn't be an enemy down there if there wasn't, you know, something to do with this. So, I'm missing something. If anybody watching can help me out with this in comments, like maybe put a timestamp in there so that other people know too. Like, I'm sorry, I just don't know how to do it. I've tried to look everywhere for, like, lock-picking opportunity, and there is one gate to lockpick. But you can't lockpick it. There's like a puzzle to open it. And I've never seen the way forward down here, so I'll show you what I'm talking about. Oh, and there's other looting to do here too, by the way. I think that's pretty much it for chests. Oh, that noise, don't worry about it. That's just a piece of metal getting glitched out in the game. It is annoying listening to it, though.
I can hear the Lexicon. Come on, quickly.
Wait a minute, maybe that's a clue. Maybe there's a gear or something I have to free. Interesting. I never made that connection before, I just assumed it was like a glitch thing. Funny, I don't see here what's causing it though. So I don't know, I've just, you know, different things catch my attention with this puzzle. I see the gates, they look like they're supposed to open. I see steam coming up there, which tells me there should be a wheel or something to shut that off. But again, you know, I've looked. And I go through this every time I play the game, and I just cannot, for the life of me, figure out how to get into that space. So I don't know, you know, is that just a thing? Or they're tricking us here, and, you know, there's just nothing to this? It'd be nice if I could get to the bottom of this puzzle with the help of y'all. Yeah, like even here I'm not seeing anything obvious, you know. I'm not seeing levers, switches, I'm not seeing turny things, you know, to shut steam off or turn it on. But wow, this noise over here really... Oh no, there it is, see? That's right, so it is just a glitch thing. It's like it doesn't like the placement or something. Oh, you can't even shoot it, like, to correct it. Okay, but anyway, I don't know. Like, there's gotta be something to this. Alright, anyway. You don't suppose that's a switch? No. There's probably nothing in there, you know, it's probably like nothing, or it's something stupid. Like 5 gold. Uh-oh, yep. So speaking of insta-death, like all these switches turn on all the nightmare stuff. And again, that thing can kill you quick. Poor Aaliyah is getting her butt handed to her right now by the spindle from Heck. Is she alive? Well, maybe not for long. Man, I don't want her to die. Come on. I thought there was a way to shut that thing off. Oh yeah, there is. Duh. Or at least make it to where she can walk through. Alright. How's your health? Ooh, you're looking pretty rough there.
Get ready. Trouble it.
Okay, I'm 99% sure that's gonna wake up. There's old Brea. Hey guys, I'm just, trying to be thorough here, make sure I'm not missing anything. I don't remember there being any hidey holes in here. At least not where I'm looking right now, but can never be too sure. Yep, doesn't look like. Go ahead and place that Lexicon in the portal here, or the receptacle.
But it can't compare to slashing your enemies.
Ancient knowledge added. What is ancient knowledge? What did we do all that work for? Knowledge gained from the Lexicon gives you a 25% bonus when wearing Dwarven armor. And blacksmith increases 15% faster. Honestly, that is absolutely huge. So guys, I'm going to be resetting my smithing skill soon too, because I'm going to be doing, as I mentioned, more house building. See, I'm going to want to definitely put that back to 0, get all my house stuff crafted. That'll really boost that smithing back up. So yeah, wow, that'll be a huge head start on that smithing. Basically, every time you level it 6 times, it's like you leveled it 7. So it's like 7 for the price of 6. You really can't beat it. And that's it. Once it's in there, you're done with it. So not a bad deal. I kind of forgot about that. Kind of wished I had come through and done this like before I did all my smithing videos. We got a chest. Nice. Ooh, that's got some value to it, but it's heavy. See, I'd much rather prefer the 1 pound item. Okay, not much else going on here. So now let's see how good my memory is. Let's see if the way that I thought that, we'd pop out is where I thought it was. Back in the beginning when I turned around. I knew it! My throw voice failed me. Okay, so I think that's the way out. And that was the way I started walking when I said, no, never mind, and I turned around. I think. Yeah, because see, I already killed that guy and I already looted him. Yep. So it was this way, not that way. I'm gonna go check what's up here. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Just a bit of a lookout. So that's where we came in from down there. Wonder what this is all about. Okay, I'm not gonna hop down just yet. Yeah, that's the ramp I went up to the left instead of going straight. Okay, I know where I'm at. Let's investigate this, shall we? This might be just another dungeon exit, another map marker. Yeah, it's just another map marker. I think. No, not a new one per se. It really might just be for this chest that that door exists for. Of course, I could fast travel from here or jump down from here. Excuse me, but I'm gonna go back in, you know, make sure I leave the way I came in so I don't miss anything. But I'm 99% confident we have not. That's interesting. Okay, yeah, we've been through there. That's right, that's that little area where all the spiders were hanging out. Okay, we're done here. Yep, already got the node. So I guess that exit that I took where I found the chest, that just would have been a quicker way out is all. But, wanted to double check that. Ooh, check out the aurora. See, this is what I love about this game. You pop out of a dungeon and pow, right in your face. It's gorgeous. Matter of fact, I might get a... Because, like, how cool is that? For a screenshot. Oh. Alright, last one. I mean, that's kind of cool too. Yeah, it's kind of dark. I don't think the character is going to light up real good in it. Anyway, so yeah, that's pretty much it for that whole deal, guys. Dungeon complete, quest complete. So last but not least, it's going to be that Grimsever, or whatever it's called. And again, it's another, you know, pretty involved dungeon. And wow, I remember getting lost in there, because it involves going through, like, this whole other area that's attached to that thing. So yeah, I remember getting lost in this one for days. But I'll try to stick to the quest, you know, not get shiny rocked. It looks like my quest giver's probably in bed still. Alright, where are you at? The Lioness. And she has still not made her way here. Oh my goodness. Oh, there she is. Okay, so this is who you're looking for. Majal the Lioness.
My husband Bercy will be the death.
She's a pretty cool follower, but I remember it's like she never shut it up. It's like I couldn't handle her for very long.
To call it a gift, they're the word. What do you think? You know,
So stay on her good side.
Since we share the same opinion of them, let me warn you that they're recruiting others to join their Maven Black-Briar. She's bribed.
Okay, I'm just getting through the dialogue here. It's going to take a minute before I get the quest
there's
activated.
Ingot, then you have Hem. And finally, Sib. I've been adventuring. My travels have taken me from higher up. Many years ago, I lost my blade.
Grimsever. Okay, I thought it was server. Grimsever.
You see, Riften is my great beast to be slain, and my fortune comes from... It's been difficult. Corruption. If it wasn't for Eren... It was Eren when my strength returned, and he told me about... It was lost years ago. Without it, I feel almost as defenseless as a newborn. I couldn't ask, but I see that Grimsever rests within the Dwemer ruin of Mzinchaleft. I was adventuring when the Colossus...
Okay, that's the dungeon name right there, that Mzinchaleft or whatever.
Because the next thing I remember...
Now guys, if I remember right...
Tending to my wounds.
This might be the one that overlaps with the Dark Brotherhood quest.
Now that we hear rumors about the dragons...
So if we run into that, I'm gonna, warn y'all that that's a possible glitch alert. But, sometimes I get my dungeons mixed up, so this might not even be it anyway. So yeah, go ahead and make sure you got your quests activated here. Locate Grimsever. And lucky for me, this one's just southwest of Dawnstar, but I got a slightly closer quest point there. Map marker.
Huh?
Gotta get my soul gems filled. Oh, the man's just like, whatever. I didn't like him anyway. Again, got some value, but also got some weight. Ouch. Ooh, was that a Horker Tusk? I think I need those for house building too. Alright, moving on. It's funny, I'm doing a playthrough of Subnautica, and there's this point where the PDA fires up and it's like, data shows, you've exceeded your weekly exercise need, by 300% or something like that. And then it says your favorite activity was swimming. And I just had to pause the game and laugh. Alright guys, so yeah, I think this is the same dungeon. So unfortunately, now normally what I like to do is I like to do the Dark Brotherhood to a point where I get to where I have to do like both at the same time in here. So what I'm going to do is drop a hard save. But, I'm not playing that way in this playthrough because I'm doing video tutorials, so I kind of want to keep them separate. But yeah, there's definitely a quest glitch alert in here overlapping with Dark Brotherhood stuff. Put your bow away, bruh. You got nothing. Okay, I don't think they all try to come out here and rush you, but one or two might. And it's kind of like a ziggity-zaggity hallway. It's like a serpentine. So you got to dip left, and you got to dip back to the right, and so on and so forth. Okay, none of them are aggroing anymore, that's good. Wonder what he's singing about. Oh, he's got my number. Ooh, that arrow almost got me. Put a first person up for this fight. Gotta love curving them arrows. No, we are not done. That's... How did she get over there? What just happened? Guess she took the scenic route or the shortcut, not sure which. Alright, anyway, back to looting. Guess I already hit all these, huh? Oh wow, talk about autopilot. Okay, that's our way into the dungeon, but I think there's a couple of goodies up here. Maybe even another sleeping bandit. Nordic bow. I actually like the Nordic bow. That's my favorite bow for aesthetics. I think it looks the coolest. Don't get me wrong, I love my Stalrim bow, but that's got more to do with attack power bonuses. Okay, yeah, definitely got a chest. Nice. And there's much fall damage here. It's very deceiving. So yeah, it's probably better to go around, you know, use the stairs. Alright, welcome to the dungeon. Mineshaft. There we go with that funny noise. Dominate and decimate with an arrow sticking out of my head. Did I just grab iron armor? I did not just grab iron armor. Stand by. Ooh, I just lost cool points right there. Make sure I can't lockpick any of this. I don't think so. Oh, what is this all about? Aha! Yep, you go look over there, pal. I'll shoot you in the back. No chest? Nothing? I feel like there was a missed opportunity there for something awesome. Oh, yeah.
Ain't this a surprise?
Give up while you still can.
Amulet of Mara. Yeah, I'm rocking on them amulets today. To find 2 in one play session, that's pretty rare. Granted, I've done quite a lot today. Tomato. Nobody wants a tomato. Okay, not much else going on in here, I don't think. Okay, yeah, that room key. That's right. That's a little hidey hole for some looting. That'll be over to my right. And there might be a bandit in here. I'm not sure. No. Who puts a broom in a chest? Never understood that. Ooh, bump book. Just talking about speech. Alright, good to go. Okay, I want to make sure this isn't that area that might overlap with the Dark Brotherhood, so give me a second here to make sure of that, because I don't want to break that quest. Wonder who's gonna win that fist fight. Hold on, we gotta find out. My money is probably on the mechanoid. Yep. He got him. Did I get shot in the back? I did get shot in the back. Nothing over there. Alright. Now we know. Sapphire, wowzers. Glass arrow, that probably would have smarted a little. Alright, got another chest up here empty. Not cool. Yeah, definitely a big dungeon. Oh, I didn't even see him. What do we have here? Nothing. Oh. I see, they were trying to distract you. Alright, got another chest. That one was a little disappointing. Alright, I think I just found our way forward. There we go. Got two of them here. I love how I can just stand there and take the damage. Definitely a nice feeling to have. Alright, a whole bunch of nothing else. Now we got a pesky gate. Okay, I remember this puzzle. This thing... I can't remember what the right order is here. Now we gotta go this way. And we gotta go back. Okay, now we gotta go back this way. Like, it's not easy. They make you work for this one. Okay, then go ahead and turn that lever. Valve, whatever. But they don't, you know, make you do all that work for nothing. There are a couple of chests in here. I was gonna say, wow, that was the luckiest guess ever. Hey Draven, what's up? Good to see you tonight. Oh. I'm getting hungry too, like... This is the last quest anyway, but it's a good thing it's the last quest. Papa needs dinner. Oh, I feel like that was a lot of work for very little payback. Alright, so anyway, yeah, all this should be open now, good to go. Once you solve the puzzle, everything kind of stays open, which is nice. And then, yeah, nothing over here, nothing over there. Wait a minute. Nope, nothing over there. Alright, let's do this thing. That was just like the front door. Now we gotta get into the depths. Excuse me. Pick up a clock. Okay, and this might be where we get tangled up with... Oh, wait a minute. No, this isn't what I thought it was. I don't remember... Yeah, okay, I kind of do remember the Falmer. I just kind of like to sneak pick them off, you know, the ones I see, because there's quite a few in here.
Don't see that every day.
And of course you got all your typical Falmer stuff in here. There had to be more than that. Okay, you can use your whirlwind sprint to get over there. Honestly, I'm not going to bother with it. Kind of feels like a big waste of my time. But if you want to craft good dummy potions, these eggs make real good... Oh god, what is it? Invisibility, I think? You can combine these with, like, Luna Moth Wings. I think all the glowy stuff. Whoops. I did not want to sit down on the job. Oh, Switch 2. Yeah, wow, that's going to be... a bit on the expensive side. 5,000? Ouch. You said turn off candlelight. Is it bad? Is it like bad for the eyes or something? Yeah, I guess it is. That, wow, that's kind of hard on the eyes. I see what you're saying there. Alright, so proceeding forward. I think we gotta go to the left. I think we're gonna have some Falmer coming in here. I'll then deal with that so that I can go take a gander down here, see if I'm missing anything. I think this is honestly just in case you fall off the land bridges. Oh, he ain't dead yet? Y'all slacking. Okay, sorry about that, Draven. Normally I try to keep it on because it's so dark, you know, it's hard to see on the channel, but I didn't know like it was overdoing it. I did play with my brightness settings. Maybe it's just no longer necessary now. Because, yeah, it does feel a bit stronger than what I'm used to. Thanks for letting me know. I had no idea. Thanks, Aaliyah. Appreciate you having my back on that one. Bunch of cogs. Alright, moving on. But first... Yeah, I don't know. Like, if it's well lit enough, I'll just get out of the habit of... I mean, because it's annoying to keep bouncing back and forth. You know, candlelight bow, candlelight bow. It's constant. So if I no longer need that, that'd be swell. Oh, sweet action shot. A bunch of nothing in here. Okay. Yeah, there's a camper just hanging out. Never even saw me coming. Alright, good to go. It's like mini Falmer headquarters in here. Looks like we got a chest though. Nice, nice. I always like my chests. I love games that are heavy on looting. And Skyrim definitely didn't disappoint. Okay, this may be getting into the area where... No, disregard. This is just a bunch more Falmer stuff. I missed him. Stand still so I can kill you. That would have been a totally good headshot had this been Fortnite. Okay, I remember getting confused in here, so I'm going to take this one by the numbers. Definitely get your chest. That chest was like all about the arrows. Yeah, notice that walking ramp up to my right. I'm pretty sure that's like gonna be necessary here in a minute. Going up that way. Yeah, that's right, because we gotta get the gate down. And that's how we do that. Uh-oh. Ouch. A bunch of loose stuff here. I like the loose stuff. It's easier to scoop up. Okay, guys, we got a button now. That should take care of that gate down there. And so it did. Perfect. And that might be on a timer, so if that gate closes again, you know, I'll look down there before I jump down there. After I'm done doing my fun stuff over here. Might have to hit that button again. Yeah, true that, Draven. I don't have my heavy armor perks in. So, you know, I just don't want the weight, but this is definitely a good way to get the metal you need for, well, for everything. I can, you know, the bows, the daggers, the armor. Oh, yeah. Earlier game, I always make a Dwemer bow. But I just don't like the weight of the heavy armor. I'd rather put up with getting the extra punishment wearing the garbage. I take that back. When I get later game, you know, I'll start getting the perks into my heavy armor and start getting the training for that. And I think it's level 70 where you can, like, basically negate the weight. Oh, and I love that. I'll definitely be wearing some heavy armor when it's time for all that. Oh. Nothing. Nothing. Nut and honey. Okay, I'm not going to go out just yet. I'm going to back up and feel like I'm missing something right behind me. Whoop. Why do I feel like I'm missing something right behind me? Okay, there's a door. Oh yeah, the orc. That's a lot of fun. I actually really like the orc look. Like, I think it's just sleek, you know, it looks pretty awesome. Oh, wait a minute. What was that? Ah, garbage. Way too heavy for the value. Alright. Yeah, I don't know. It's really nice to have the heavier armory, and I'm thinking about all of it now. Like, the Daedric is pretty cool. The Dragon Bone is pretty cool. And I've got Dragon Bone sitting in chests for days, so I can definitely get crafting on all that. But yeah, definitely a lot more to the game here. Like, I was just thinking... Yeah, I did the final dragon fight, but, like, Skyrim, we're probably just barely pushing, maybe halfway done. Like, it's such a big game, it's hard to say, but I know there's a lot left to do. Alright, where am I going? Let's go ahead and drop another save here. One thing I really like about the orc is I love the orcish bows. Like, I am all about the orcish smithing. You put, like, some kind of a blue enchantment on that thing, and it just looks awesome. Alright, I know I can't soul trap him. Haha, one hit, baby. Loving it. Yeah, it's hard to beat the Stalrim bow. Like, once I go Stalrim, I usually don't go back to orcish. But it is pretty. I love the bows. Okay, guys, this room can get a bit confusing. There's some to-dos in here. We'll go right first and get through the draw gate. Get some loot. Ooh, sapphire. Whoop, what was that? Still way too heavy for the value. I hope that's not going to mess you up now. I could barely see, though. Okay, I looted him. I did not loot him. So we actually had to kill him to be able to proceed. Like, the way forward is that way. But honestly, we're just here for Grimsever now. This is what I was saying. I got lost in here for days. So guys, you can go down there, and then you're in, like, the underground caverns area, and that goes on for days. Like, when I say I got lost down here for days, I meant literal, in real life days. Like, I was getting tired of it. I wanted to pull my hair out. I had wished I had dropped a hard save, you know, before coming into this area. But anyway... yeah, there's more goodies in here, I think. What is that? Just, yeah, Dwarven, just random stuff here. Thought there was a chest or something. Maybe over here. Okay. No chest. Shield. Just a bunch of loose stuff. Alright, disappointing, but nonetheless, we are out of here. So again, you know, I wouldn't go that way. That you're going to be down there for days. Not only that, there's some other quest stuff we have to go down there for anyway. But yeah, the thing that we actually came here for, guys, it's this thing right here. Grimsever. Go ahead and scoop that bad boy up. And I think the quickest way out of this dungeon will not be the way we came in. It'll be like the way forward here. So go ahead and do just that. Have I done the Dark Brotherhood? Not yet. Actually, I was just talking about that. Because there's a Dark Brotherhood quest that overlaps with one of these Dwemer dungeons. It wasn't this one, thankfully. But where there's a named NPC in there you have to kill. And if you go in that dungeon earlier and do another quest, you know, and kill that named NPC, it can hard break the Brotherhood quest. Another one? You know what? I'm gonna do this one a different way. behave. So a lot of times if you bend well, especially these weaker dragons like the frost dragons and stuff, they'll just leave you alone. They'll go kind of, you know, kill things in the area for you. If you're already engaged in combat, they'll fight things for you. It's pretty cool. Sometimes they like snap out of it and come try to kill you again, but yeah, the thing I like to bend well is you don't have to deal with the dragon fight, you can just fast travel. So anyway, guys, let's go ahead and get back to good old Lioness. The Lioness. Majal. So yeah, we'll have to do Dark Brotherhood here pretty soon. When I'm done with the Rift and stuff, which I pretty much am now, I mean, there might be a couple of other odds and ends in the town here. Nothing's coming to mind that really warrants a walkthrough.
Welcome back. Good. Astonishing. Rarely in my... I see I still have much to learn.
Alright guys, so there it is. That completes the quest, and now she is a loyal follower. Again, I like her. She's cool, but she just seemed very talkative, and I don't like that. I like the quieter followers.
New in town, eh?
So, yeah, that's just my own little 2 cents on that. And again, guys, as far as other stuff...
Or are you that desperate for... Need something?
I can't think of a thing.
Ready to spend more gold.
If you're looking for goalies around
Come see me in the market. I do. Sadly, I'm one of the few traditional Saxhleel. Only trouble is gathering material.
Oh, I didn't do this one already. I must have reloaded a save.
I'd certainly... Thank you, Landstrider. I'm seeking a small list of items to complete my next creation.
Oh wow, so I can't show it after all. Okay, I'm glad I talked to him. Because honestly, this is like something I wanted to make sure I saved. I just wish I had done it earlier. So I've already got the flawless sapphires on me, which is awesome.
These will make wonderful settings.
Okay, and it looks like I already got a chunk of gold ore on me, which again, awesome. I think the only thing I'll be missing now is going to be the Mammoth Tusk.
Plenty of gold for those necklaces I started.
Yep, find a Mammoth Tusk. And good thing is I got one in the player home. Awesome.
Not well, I'm a few months. Not that there's anything that can be done about it.
Okay, so let's go wrap this up, you know, tie up all the loose ends here. Good thing I've held on to these. Now, if you don't have one, like already stored at home, you can steal one out of Horvasker Hall. Or... God, there's a dungeon right there early game that you could have possibly gotten. And I'll know it when I see the name of it. It's not far from here. I don't think it's either one of those. Okay, maybe it's out further than what I'm remembering. Wow, I'm totally brain farting right now. I thought it was relatively close to Whiterun here. Because I know sometimes you can get that quest just randomly, and you're sent there earlier game. Okay, yeah, either I don't have it tagged or just whatever it is. I can't remember the name of it. Anyway, there's a ton of tusks in there, which is why I really wanted to be able to point that out. Okay, anyway. I know I've got him here, so... Of course, you can just go kill mammoths, you know, and sometimes pull them that way. I've got less than I thought, but there it is nonetheless. Yeah, Thieves Guild. I actually just finished the Thieves Guild. Had a blast. And I even got that Blackguard armor at the end of all of that. You know, I couldn't have finished that one better. To me, that's the best prize of the whole quest line for Thieves Guild, is that Blackguard set. That was in my Thieves Guild finale, I think. Alright guys, let's get back to Madesi here. He's probably not awake yet. Give it another couple hours. Kind of funny he doesn't have a quest marker unless I don't have it highlit. I do.
Greeting. The ivory from this tusk will be perfect for the inlay on my amulets.
Did I need anything else?
No, I think...
Or did he?
Here, let me give you this. It's the least I can do for
Oh,
all
that's
your
right.
trouble.
He gives us the key to his little lockbox. Wait, what?
If anything pleases the eye, don't hesitate.
I thought he
Safe trap.
allowed us access into there. Maybe I'm wrong on that. Or maybe you have to lockpick that, and then the key is for the chest inside. That could be.
Jewelry to sell.
But I don't want to lockpick that. I'm going to get busted. Okay, Draven, so you're saying Dark Brotherhood doesn't have a dungeon. No, not per se, but there is a dungeon where you have to go in to assassinate a named NPC. And for the life of me, I can't remember which dungeon. It's a Dwemer dungeon. And... yeah, wow, I'm just totally at a loss. Okay, hidden. Now, you know, before I do this, I would probably drop a soft save just to make sure if I get busted I can try again. So I really don't like dealing with consequences. Yeah, so you don't necessarily have to do that dungeon for the Dark Brotherhood, you just have to go in deep enough to find that NPC. I'll have to research that a little bit. Why am I having so much trouble with this lock? There we go. Okay, see, once again, I thought he gave us the key for these. Okay, well, I don't want to go any further. I must have done something wrong there. So anyway, yeah, I think that's it. Like I said, I can't think of another thing here. So wow, 3-hour stream, but that was a lot of quests in one stream. I kind of wish I had broken that up now and saved those last two for like separate streams. But either way, I can chapter them out and, you know, give you guys some good quick help just in case you're here for one of those in particular or the other. So folks, I genuinely hope that helped you all out. If you wouldn't mind taking a moment to like, share, subscribe, and comment, that is always appreciated. And as always, until the next time, best of luck and happy hunting.
Only a coward steals.
Yeah, right, Draven, that's right. Yeah, it was... yeah, it was like her ex-husband or something. I don't know. I can't remember. It's been so long. And I'm just, like I said, I'm just completely brain farting right now. Anyway, guys, I gotta go. I gotta eat. Like, I'm starting to get the shakes. Anyway, I had a lot of fun. I hope you did too. Definitely appreciate y'all hanging out tonight. Peace out, y'all.